Breaking news just in. Chilling new details tonight in the deadly shooting of that ICU nurse from the VA in Minneapolis. Tonight, ABC News obtaining a new DHS preliminary report about the moment Alex Pretti was shot and killed. The report just sent to Congress revealing not one, but two federal agents opened fire on Alex Pretti. 10 shots fired in just seconds. The report says DHS conducted a, quote, preliminary review of body camera footage worn by some of the agents. And what President Trump said just moments ago about the shooting death of this nurse. ABC's Matt Rivers leading us off in Minneapolis tonight.
Tonight, ABC News has learned that two federal agents opened fire in the fatal shooting of Minneapolis ICU nurse Alex Pretti. DHS sending a preliminary report to Congress outlining their initial findings after Saturday's fatal shooting. The report says DHS conducted, quote, a preliminary review of body camera footage. It's the first time the agency has acknowledged critical facts and that two firearms were discharged during the incident. The timeline notes that while agents attempted to take Pretti into custody, a struggle ensued and, quote, a Border Patrol agent yelled, "He's got a gun," multiple times. According to the findings, approximately 5 seconds later, a Border Patrol agent discharged his Glock 19 and a Customs and Border Patrol agent fired his Glock 47 at Pretti. At no point in the report does DHS say Pretti attempted to reach for his weapon, and the DHS timeline does not mention Pretti was disarmed before he was shot, as video shows. Tonight, President Trump changing his tone after the ICU nurse was shot and killed here in Minneapolis. Late today, after sending border czar Tom Homan to Minneapolis to take over federal immigration operations, President Trump now saying in his words they're going to, quote, de-escalate a little bit.
You know, we have Tom Homan there now. We put him in there. He's great. And they met with the governor, the mayor, everybody else, and we're going to de-escalate a little bit.
But the president rejecting any characterization that the reduction in personnel was a retreat. Homan replacing Border Patrol Commander-at-Large Greg Bavino with some federal agents set to leave the city. Trump suggesting that maybe Bavino was not the right man for the mission. Bavino out just days after that ICU nurse was killed.
Bavino's very good, but he's a pretty out there kind of a guy, and in some cases that's good. Maybe it wasn't good here.
With no end in sight to the protests, growing scrutiny tonight over what really happened in the fatal shooting of Alex Pretti. Eyewitness videos of Pretti's killing show the Veterans Affairs nurse never brandished a gun, as multiple Trump administration officials claimed just hours after the fatal shooting Saturday. This was what Secretary Kristi Noem told the American people a short time after the news broke, drawing outrage.
This looks like a situation where an individual arrived at this scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals and to kill law enforcement.
President Trump pressed today if Alex Pretti's shooting was justified.
Well, you know, we're doing a big investigation. I want to see the investigation. I'm going to be watching over it. I want a very honorable and honest investigation. I have to see it myself.
In a new statement, Alex Pretti's sister calling her brother her hero and blasting what she called disgusting lies spread about Alex. And as tensions remain high, late tonight, a man charging at Congresswoman Ilhan Omar at a town hall she was leading. Police say using a syringe to spray her with an unknown substance. Omar, unharmed, demanding to keep speaking, appearing to be okay.
We will stay resilient in the face of whatever they might throw at us.
Authorities arresting the man for assault.
And David, as we learn more about the shooting death of that ICU nurse, we're also tracking a developing story tonight just happening out of Arizona. The FBI says they're now investigating after a U.S. Border Patrol agent shot and critically wounded a person near the Arizona-Mexico border. Meanwhile, back here in Minneapolis, so many in this community, David, wondering after the president's new promise of de-escalation if that changes anything here on the streets. David?
All right, Matt Rivers live in Minneapolis leading us off. Matt, thank you.